So this time we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Universe Series 2 figures number 8 and number 10, the World War II Captain America and World War II Bucky. These are probably the two figures that I was most looking forward to getting from this second series. And we'll take a look at Cap first. See, Cap here has his triangular tri-field shield, not his circular shield. See that he doesn't have the full cowl here, just the skull cap. So the shield, much like most of the Captain America shields, has two straps, soft elastic, and a little plastic clip that folds on either side. Now the clip is a little bit tricky to get onto his wrist at first, but stays on there pretty well. I like to put his hand through both of the loops as well, just give it a little bit more solid hold. He also comes with his base, see Marvel and the name of the figure and number. The sculpt is pretty good. They did the wings alright. I think he has a pretty long and flat skull there. No, it's not that big of a deal. The paint is very nice. He retains the chainmail sculpt on the upper torso and arms. For articulation, head is on a nice ball joint. Arms go all the way around. Rotate at the bicep. Bend at the elbow and rotate at the wrist or glove. He's an upper body articulation, forward, back, side to side. He's got waist articulation as well. Legs go forward, back, in and out, or out and in. Bend double knee joint. Rotate at the boot. Rotate and bend at the ankle. So for his top secret files, you get this nice little piece of art in a really weird pose. I think they could have come up with better art. And you have this old-timey War Department type of thing, that gives us statistics and information on there. You get a little note from somebody on S.H.I.E.L.D. to Mr. Stark, all about the WWII machine that goes into the creation of Captain America, and a little post-it note from Norman Osborn on there. Let's go on to the Bucky. I'm a little bit disappointed in the Bucky. Lots of little things compound to from a distance he's alright. You start looking into all the different bits, and things just pile up. It does come with the stand. They all come with a stand. There is Marvel name and the number of the figure. He comes with not one but two Tommy guns. So you can have him up. There, that's another problem, is that he doesn't quite hold these things that well. So he can dual wield Tommy guns, or he can have the single. Yeah, about the Tommy guns, they're both really flexible plastic. So the way they're packaged, they just bend all over the place. The stocks here are bowed, the barrels are bowed. It's quite unfortunate that they're so flimsy. For sculpt, he's pretty good. They do give him a slightly leaner sculpt to make him look younger. He is smaller than slightly smaller than Captain America. I don't know if you can see that. For his little shirt piece or front piece, there is attached to his belt and to his collar. This is all one piece. It does impede the articulation of the upper torso, so you bend it forward and, from the side you get this little gap there. You can't really bend it back much because the collar is around him, and you can't really move it too much side to side either. But he does have waist articulation to make up for that fact. The only other thing is that I don't really like the dark red of the uniform. I think they could have matched this to the red on Cap a lot better. In the picture here, it appears to be a much lighter color too. As for articulation, head goes side to side, up and down a little bit. Arms go all the way around, rotate at the bicep, bend at the elbow, rotate at the glove. The upper torso articulation is impeded by the shirt piece, but there is waist articulation. Legs go forward and back and out and in. Knees, double knee joints. They rotate at the ankle as well as bend at the ankle slightly. So he does look really cool next to Captain America. I like this costume attempt much better than the Marvel Legends costume. They kind of got a few things wrong with that costume. So anyway, let's take a look at his secret files. There's his piece of art, and just like Cap, he has the sort of old-timey identification card with his name and stats and stuff. And his little note thingy is from Thaddeus Williams to Lieutenant Commander Smith, and it's all about how they're really training Bucky and how he'd make a good, if anything happened to Cap, he'd make a good replacement Captain America. And there's a little note in there from Carla, which I can assume is Carla Sofin, to Norman about it. Of course, that hints at the eventuality that Bucky will become Captain America. So this is a great two figures to have, and they really look good together. So I would suggest that you do try and find them. And so that's my review. Stay tuned until next time, and thank you.